Hi, Balta. As part of the process to apply for this job, I'm going to ask you some questions, okay?
Hello, Karen. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, we're going to start with what attracted you to our company?
Okay, well, the first, when I look up to your company, I think that maybe the work they do. I mean, they really like their jobs, and I would like to be part of that team because I really love to work and I really love to go to the cinema.
Oh, okay. Well, that is really interesting because the next question is why do you want this job?
Okay, yeah, so I already told you. I really like this job because of the like team they have. I often go to places where the team aren't coordinated, and I think Cinepolis has like this kind of view, like very familiar side, and like really cool.
Okay, and where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Okay, so that's a really hard question because, well, life is really not like predictable. I think that I would like to be in 5 years being successful in life. And personally, I like to be responsible and maybe having more responsibilities that I have today because that's why I want this job to be more responsible with my stuff and be more productive.
Okay, why are you leaving your current job?
Okay, well, I'm leaving my current job because, as I said, I want to progress in life. I, well, in the past I worked I worked in a gas station. So I would like to progress. I think that Cinepolis is a really good place to work. And that's all. Of course, I'm not leaving my job without leaving someone to take care of it because that's what a responsible person will do. So that's all. That's the reason because I want to progress in life. I want to be a better person.
Okay, and what are your salary expectations?
Okay. Well, I always thought that you have what you deserve. So I think that my salary all depends on the things I do. If you put me as a cashier, I expect to be paid like a cashier. I don't want to have high salaries, but neither low salaries. I want to have a salary that can adjust to myself and to the company.
Okay, and why we should hire you?
Can you repeat the question?
Why we should hire you?
Okay. As I said, I think I'm a really responsible person. I have attitude. I think one of the biggest things that you can find in a person. I love the cinema, as I already told you. Well, that's the first of all things. I cannot be like a better person just right now. I have to stay keeping in life, to be a better person. I think you can, if you hire me, I will make my best effort to do everything you told me to do.
Okay, well, the next question was what are your greatest strengths? But I think you already answered that. So we're going to skip that and we're going to pass to what do you like to do outside of work? What are your hobbies?
Okay, well, that's a really cool question because I like to tell it to the persons. Um, well, as you may know, for my age, I'm a student, so I really enjoy engineering. That's why one of the things I enjoy of the cinema is the way they produce and they record and they view the movies is like being in a part of engineering. And my hobbies are in that case part of the engineering branch. I like to make robots. I also know and like to produce web pages. I also like to draw. And in the past, I used to make movies for YouTube, but they are kind of embarrassing, so I will not show you.
Okay, and with all that, how you're gonna prioritize your work here?
Okay, as I said, I'm a really responsible person, so my first priority is my work. I know that well, in my last job, many people depend on me, so I have a kind of view of what to expect from a better job, like is to be working in Cinepolis. I think that my priority here is to be the best in my work, and in order, I will be able to work in my own priorities.
Okay, and that's all. Do you have any questions for me?
Um, I only have one question. Um, if I work there, I expect to well, be treated like as I want to be treated. So the only question is like, how is the work team there? I know it's good, but I want to know about all the projects and stuff they do there.
Okay, well, here you're gonna start working and everything. Like at first, you're not gonna stay like in some place. Like you are going to do almost everything like all the workers. But I think that the most important value in my company is respect. So don't worry about that. You will be treated really good.
Okay, thank you. That's all. Thank you for your time and thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Hello, Karen. How are you?
Hi, I'm very good. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Okay, so I see here that you want to apply for Starbucks, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, okay, for the process, I will ask you some question and you have to answer them. Be free to ask me whatever you want. If you don't understand the questions, you can ask me, okay?
Okay.
Let's begin, right? Okay, the first question is, what was the last project you led and what was the outcome?
Can you repeat the question? Because I didn't
Sure.
hear you.
What was the last project you led and what was the outcome?
The outcome?
Yes.
Well, I think that right now I am a student. I am a high school student right now, and I'm on my last year, and I'm not pretty sure of what was my last project because I think that this is the first time I am applying for a job, so I don't have a specific answer for that question.
Okay, perfect. In that case, I won't ask you how many hours per week do you normally work. Instead, I will ask you how many hours per week do you normally want to work? I mean, how many hours can you dedicate for Starbucks?
I think that not all day. I think like 4 per day, because as I already told you, I am a student and I generally study have my classes at the morning. So all the afternoon I could work perfectly.
Okay, perfect. In that case, you will apply for a half-time job,
Yes.
correct? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. The next question, do you ever take your work home with you? In this case, as you had never had a work, I will refer to this question as your homework.
My
Uh,
homework.
yeah.
Okay, most of the time I try to do all my classwork and everything on my free time during my during the time I'm at campus. But yeah, sometimes if there's a lot of work, I probably will do it like at night or something like that. Because I also go to the gym and dancing. Like I try to be very productive during the day, but I think I'm really organized.
Okay, perfect. A really good answer. The next question is, what three things are the most important to you in a job?
Well, first of all, I think that commitment, like if you're applying to a job, you have to be 100% sure about that you can with that responsibility. and also the values. Like you have to know what are your what is your work and what are your how to say it, your rights. I think that's really important, and you have to be kind to the clients, and also you have to know like the limit with your coworkers and your boss.
Okay, perfect. Um, let's pass to the next question. What is one negative thing your boss could tell you?
What the worst negative thing?
Yeah, what is the worst negative thing a boss can tell you?
I don't know. I'm in blank right now, but I think that something that I think that that it like will be like a reason to, I don't know, to stop working in some company is that, I don't know, like I don't know. I think that the boss has some authority with you, but I think that you also have rights, and he has or she has to have some respect with you and don't abuse about that. But I think that if a boss insult me, like if he or she is a little bit aggressive or use bad words, I think that that's not cool.
Perfect. I know. I also agree with that. I think respect is the best medicine. Okay, passing to the next question. Which is more important, creativity or efficiency?
Creativity or efficient? I think that efficient because I mean creativity is also really good. Like with that, uh, well, ideas wouldn't be reality. But I think that if your idea is not efficient, or if it's not like developed, if you don't like be are clear with something, you can do it. So I think that if it's efficient, it's more like probably that it's going to work.
Okay, perfect. Okay, next question. What will you miss about your previous job, supposing that you had already had?
I don't know. I think that when you start a new step in your life, in this case, a new job or a new something, I think that you will miss like the routine. Like I think in different companies and in different works, like it's a different routine, different friends, and you get used to some, and the process of changing or to a different way to work. I think that's probably the things I will miss if I had a job before.
Okay, let's pass to the next question. Is it better to be good on time or perfect and late with your work?
Or perfect in what?
I will repeat it.
Oh,
Is it better to be good and on time or perfect and late with your work?
I think that nobody's perfect, so I think that good and on time, because if you have to, I don't know, to do something in a lot of time, I mean, it's great that you do it like good and on time, but if you do it like amazing, but it's too late, like I think it's not worth it, because at the end of the day, you didn't like accomplish the assignment.
Perfect. Okay, so we're passing to the last two questions, okay? Can you discuss your salary history?
My salary history, well, I haven't had a job before, but I think that this is like a half-time job, but I don't expect like a really high like salary, but also not like a really low. Like I think that this company Starbucks has a lot of benefits, not only in salary, also like in rights or in other things that can pay you, like not only in money. But I think that I don't have like a really high expectation in the salary. I think that's up to you.
Perfect. Okay, let's pass to the last questions. And this is kind of similar to the last one, to the previous one. Um, how much do you expect to be earning in 5 years?
Oh, in 5 years, like working in this company or in general?
You know, working in this company.
Oh my God, I don't know, because I'm not pretty sure how is like the salary of a Starbucks worker in 5 years. Um, I honestly I don't know, like, because I don't know if in 5 years I will still here. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get the job, but I honestly I don't have any idea of how much I'm gonna earn, because that money or that extra money I needed like to pay my university or my stuff like for me. And I think that no, I can answer that question because I'm not related with how what's the salary or that.
Okay. Well, that's all from my part. If you like to ask me a question about the job or something else, you can, with all honesty, you can tell me.
Okay, yeah, I have a question like what are like the days if I get a job, what will the days be?
Okay.
Like all days or which days? Like
Which days are you going to go? Okay. Well, here in Starbucks, we're requesting, we're hiring for jobs to Monday from Thursday. You will be assisting 4 days per week. You can be here like a half-time job, but yes, we're asking for for people who can work from Monday to Thursday.
okay, thank you so much.
Thanks to you, I will call you.
Thank you.